Welcome to Elite Expert Insider Podcast, where we will inspire, motivate, and educate entrepreneurs, innovators, and growth seekers. Brought to you by Elite Online Publishing, making the best and brightest in the industry #1 best-selling authors. 80% of people say they want to write a book. We're assuming that's the same for you. If so, contact us at www.eliteonlinepublishing.com and make your book a reality. Hey, it's Melanie Johnson along with Jen Foster. How you doing, Jen?
It's a great day here.
It is a great day. It's going to be a fabulous day, a fabulous week, and we have an incredible guest on today, Gracie Ruth. If you have been trying to figure out how to crush social media and make yourself look good on all the platforms, you've come to the right place. And the other thing that she is really targeted at and focused at lately is LinkedIn. So this is a passion of mine. I've been trying to increase my LinkedIn. My goal is to get to 10,000. I'm close to there, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Really, I'm just like kind of here, there, and everywhere. So Gracie today is going to dispel the mysteries on LinkedIn, how to get your ideal clients there, and how to make your social media look great. In the meantime, before we get to that, make sure you subscribe to our podcast. We would love to have you subscribe. We are climbing up the charts. Currently, we are number 92 in business behind Damon Johns, which I just think that's awesome. We're super excited about that. And we are always here to help you, give you great value. And if you are looking to become an author and a #1 bestseller, remember to contact us at eliteonlinepublishing.com. Send us something in the submission, or you can just reach out and give us a call. All right, let's get started. Let's find out how to crush social media with Gracie Ruth. Gracie, thanks so much for coming today.
Oh, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Great. Well, Gracie, tell us a little bit about your background, where you came from, and how you got into being a social media creator and content creator.
I have been in real estate industry for most of my adult life until I reached a point that I wanted to start a new career path, a new business that will bring me the joy and happiness that will allow me to bring my passion to help others. And back in 2014, I took B School with Marie Forleo to learn and figure out what I really wanted to do. Because at the beginning, we all want to do a million things. So I narrowed down and I decided to do social media. So then Amy Porterfield suggested that I attend social media manager school, and that's where I learned all the ins and outs about social media. And oh boy, it was life-changing. It's so great to know about social media, and in today's marketing world, that's what we need, and we need to do it effectively and the right way, not just throw things on the wall and like spaghetti and hope it sticks.
All right, so speaking of that throwing of spaghetti on the wall, because that's what most of us do. We have no rhyme or reason to what we're posting. We just put stuff out there. Tell us, when you analyze somebody's social media, what are the things that you would say that you find most people do wrong and don't do this, and things that you make corrections on that they definitely should do?
I start with the profile. In every social media platform, your profile must be uniform and must state who you are, who you help, and why you help them. And I find that people put on Facebook one thing, on Instagram something different, on Twitter it's totally something different. So it's giving confusing information. And then on Twitter, then they claim, on LinkedIn, then they complain, well, I'm not getting my ideal client, or I'm only getting people selling me stuff, or I'm only getting people asking me, for job interviews when I am an entrepreneur. And the reason is because your profile is the foundation. It needs to be uniform, and it needs to say who you are, who you help, and why you help them. But most people, I find that they put a general title, I'm a coach. But what kind of coach? Or I'm a realtor, or I'm an insurance person. But it needs to, because everybody, like I could be an entrepreneur, but how does that help my client? Mm-hmm. It's all about thinking about the other person, what's in it for them. So if you put your profile that speaks to them, they will be interested on clicking to read more.
Mhm. I love that, because social media can be really overwhelming. So when you say start with your profile and make it consistent, I think that kind of is that baby step to getting everything set up so that it's uniform and looking the same. So what would you suggest is the next step after you've gotten your profile set up correctly? Is there a specific way you're supposed to be posting? Is there specific things you're supposed to do for the year? I mean, what kind of things do you teach or train in your course?
Well, first know your ideal client. Once you know your ideal client, you know what their needs are, their pains, and how you're going to solve that problem. And once you know their problem is X and you have that solution for that, then post according to that. Always think of your ideal person, not me because I want to shine like a diamond. Think of them. It's like if you have the solution to a big problem, the biggest problem in the world, but you have the solution, then post about that, because you're not only gonna shine like a diamond, you're gonna help a lot of people, your clients or prospects or people who are just browsing.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yes. And also make it a variety. Don't just post business, business, business. Go according to the the times we are living. Like Memorial Day, say something about Memorial Day, or the other day that it was National Donut Day. You can make even a live video or an Instagram stories or Facebook stories where you talk about, hey, it's Donut Day, and make it fun, so that people, based on your personality and your mindset, you attract that kind of people.
Right.
So it should be a certain percentage of business, certain percentage of maybe personal, certain percentage of value added.
Right.
Can you break that down, like be more specific?
It should be about 30% business, maybe 20% current events, and the rest personal, but not personal like saying, oh, this is what I have for breakfast. Personal as in inspirational quote, or talking about current events, but are positive, in a positive way.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And then let's kind of transition into LinkedIn. So give us the LinkedIn secret sauce. What should we be doing to get more connections? What kind of posts should we do? What are apps we should be using?
Yes. Okay. LinkedIn, for some reason, some people are confused. They think it's like Facebook. And then once they're there, they're like, oh, I don't see a lot of people posting about what they have for breakfast, and then they don't know what to do. So what you need to start is with the foundation. Again, the foundation is your profile, and the profile starts with your picture. It should have a picture of you, the way it shows you as a professional, approachable person, ready to work with you, someone who you say, oh, this person looks friendly, I'm gonna send her a connection request. And it should be a picture of you with no people in the background, or no dog on the side or baby on the side, even though they're cute. But this is a business platform, so you want to represent yourself. Mm-hmm. Business like you're ready to meet that CEO that's going to take your business to the next level.
Yeah, and do you suggest headshots for that, like professional photography?
Oh, or yes.
I see a lot of people who change their profile picture all the time, and some people, it's just with their iPhone, or they're doing something specific, or every conference they go to, they take a new picture. Do you recommend that, or do you recommend the professional?
Professional headshot would be best.
Yeah,
because it has the right lighting, it has the right setting for your face, so you can look like yourself. And most of the time, selfies, they're good, but not for a business platform. Yeah. They're more for a friendly
or for event. Posting, for posts.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then another thing that a lot of people seem to ignore is the banner. They leave the blue banner up there, and it's like your headline. It's like your when you're driving on the freeway, you see those big banners, big I forgot what they're called.
Yeah,
but
Billboards.
yes, the billboard, thank you. But you see them with messages, you see them with, contact us www.mywebsite.com. But a lot of people seem to leave this blue banner empty for some reason. But that's prime real estate that we should be using to say who we help, what kind of product or service we have, and give a call to action. Contact me at www, my website, or click here to learn more or something. Give them a call to action. That's the first thing that visitors see when they visit your profile.
Yeah.
The next thing is your headline that says who you help and why you help them. And most people just have, again, the generic self-employed, coach, realtor. And this is, what you want to do is stand out from the crowd, be different from all the other realtors, all the other dentists. There's tons of realtors, tons of dentists or insurance people. You want to say why you're better. So it could be realtor specializing in senior citizens, or finding homes for senior citizens, or realtor specializing in first-time home buyers, or specializing in second home. A lot of people are buying second home, vacation homes. So that tells you, okay, this person could help me find my second home, my vacation home, or whatever it is. It's more targeted. And this way, you're standing out from the crowd, and you're attracting your ideal client instead of just random realtor.
That's a good point. So that's in your title. You should have what you specialize in, not just realtor. Like we're a publisher, and we're a publisher for entrepreneurs and business people. That should go in there. So it's almost describing who our ideal client is and what our specialty is.
Right. And that makes them, or gives them to click on read more. Mm-hmm. And then they go into the summary. The summary, a lot of people also put Mr. So-and-so, it's been doing blah, 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 blah. But when you talk to a person, when you go to a networking event, you meet face to face, you don't tell them, hi, my name is, and Miss So-and-so has been doing X, Y, and Z for the past 3 years or 5 years. So you want to talk as you are. Hello, my name is, and I help this type of client to, excel in this, or to stand out from the crowd, or whatever it is. But it's a formula that you can find in my ultimate LinkedIn checklist that I'm giving away. But it should be a formula. I help blank, women entrepreneurs, or I help small business owners, or I help coaches, or I help, whoever it is, your target client, mm-hmm. to blank, to grow wealth, or to stand up from the crowd, or to learn to speak better, or to learn to write a book, so they can, achieve their goals.
Yeah. I think all of these tips are so great. So you mentioned your checklist. Where can people go to find and get that checklist?
They can go to my website, gracieruth.com, and it should be right at the top where it says the ultimate LinkedIn checklist: be found, connect, engage, and grow your network and your business.
I love that. I want to get that checklist.
Yeah, me too. I wrote that down right away. So you can also add, which I didn't notice before, but now I'm noticing you can add photos down to that about me, section, and you can add videos. Do you know if there's a limit and what types of photos and videos people should be putting there?
Oh, it should be videos of you giving a presentation. I mean, not a 1-hour presentation, but maybe 10-minute presentation or 20-minute presentation where you are showing your specialties. Many of us do, workshops or small presentations. Then you can put a link, a video there, and you can put it directly, or you can put it through YouTube and just bring the link. so that it shows how you help people, or you can do your daily tips or weekly tips.
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. So what would be your number one tip you would give someone on LinkedIn? Like the biggest thing you see that people do wrong, what would you have them do to fix that?
Okay, I have seen recently that people want to do content marketing on LinkedIn, but some of them are getting this wrong. Some of them are posting, oh, I have a product on Etsy. I have a, office supplies, but it should be more where you are it's show and tell. So instead of sounding like a commercial or like I have a product that you want to, that you want to buy from me, it should be more how this product works or why you need this product. Because you're always giving value. Instead of saying buy from me, show them how this product or service works and how it helps this, your ideal client.
Yeah. I love that. That gives me some ideas about some things that I could do. I know people do Facebook Live all the time, but LinkedIn has video. And so posting a video on LinkedIn is really good. And to have that content, like maybe me giving a tip from one of my books I've written would be a lot better received than something just saying, go buy my book, go buy my book.
Right. If you have a book that gives you, I don't know, direction on how to write a book, like I want to be an author. How do I do that? And you have that book, then you can go on video, LinkedIn video, and say, okay, I have 3 tips to start writing your book. And then you read you mention the 3 tips, and then you say, if you want to learn more, there's more information on my book. You can find it on Amazon, and my book is blah blah blah. Or I will be here tomorrow with more tips, so you can keep them engaged and they want to see your next video.
Yeah, I like that. Let's transition into getting contacts. What's the best way to connect with the most amount of people? So we want to be strategic. How do we go in there and pick the people that we want to make sure? Because I've noticed even in the algorithms, like if I put something in there, I'm not necessarily getting those people, aren't necessarily populating. So how do we find those people on LinkedIn? And then what's the best way to connect with the most amount of people as possible? I know you get so many people and then it says you're out of invitations, but then it refreshes several times a day. So it's not like, oh, I can't do any more today. So like if I run out in the morning and I go back like at 5 o'clock at night, I can do another, whatever it is, 50 people that I can invite.
Right. Well, there's different levels of LinkedIn. There's the free version and then the premium, which is pay membership, and it gives you more features, more capabilities to reach out for the right people. So when you're using the free one, you can use the search area, and let's say your ideal target is women who are writing books or who have written books in, I don't know, in Los Angeles, just to say, because I live in Los Angeles, so I would say Los Angeles. And so, it's a woman, it's written a book, but I don't know if, let's say it's a book about, I don't know, inspirational quotes or mindset. So you would type in the search area, women in Los Angeles, and you would type also, put a comma where you would say authors. So it will give you a list of authors. And then from there, you figure out, I go into each person's profile to see if they're the person that I'm looking for, the ideal client. But this is the manual way. There's also the premium version, which is like a sports car on turbo. That's how I see it, like a fancy sports car on turbo, because it gives you more capabilities. It gives you more features where you can find the ideal client. And then you can set it up. I'm looking for this type of women or men or entrepreneur in this area who do X, Y, and Z. And then it automatically finds these people for you, and then it's up to you if you want to connect with them. But it makes it so much better. I enjoy that feature more than and I'm talking about the Sales Navigator, and it's really, I highly recommend it. It makes it so much easier to find the ideal client than the free version.
And I didn't know on the free version that you could have that many keywords. Like I was just putting in, maybe it was like, if someone we use the hotel industry, if they're in the hotel industry or real estate industry, and they would pull up people. But I love that you can actually go in much more detailed and do a demographic of the city that they're in, and locate them that way in the free version. So that's good to know.
Yeah, but it gives you only so many. That's why it gives you just like a taste of it, and that's why you want to go into the Sales Navigator, where it gives you the whole platform features.
Right. That's better. And then what about like automated messaging? So I see a lot of people, and how do they set that up? Is that only through premium that you get an automated message back from them?
Yes, it's an automated premium feature, but I personally like, you can call me old fashioned, but I personally like messages where I am there, and it's so much better when you have the personal touch. When somebody sends me a message and I can greet them, we can start a conversation more than just an automated hello, nice to meet you. It's so much, it's like meeting in person, but there's the barrier of being online. Another thing is the voice messaging. I love that. I love getting voice messages through LinkedIn, because it gives me the impression that this person cares about connecting with me, cares about building a relationship, and it's interesting. It makes me want to know more about this person. It makes me feel important or care for.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I think the personal messages mean so much more. I get so many messages on LinkedIn. I get excited and I think, I have 7 new messages. So I go into LinkedIn, and every single one of them is either copy paste or automatic. And it's usually really long. It takes me, maybe 30 seconds to a minute to read it because it's long. And it's all about how I need to go and work with them or set up a meeting with them because they have something I need. But almost 100% of the time, I don't need what they're offering me. And the time, it's the same thing that I offer.
Right.
So connecting with the wrong person. I'm not, if they read my profile, like you said, look at the profile and understand the person, they would see all the skills that I have, and I wouldn't need that service because I already have that skill. I actually offer that as one of my services. So I think it's really important, like you said, to see the person you're connecting with and understand what they're doing before you go and say, I'm offering you this and offering you this when I didn't ask for an offer. So.
Right. And you offer that same product.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, you wouldn't walk up to someone at a networking meeting and just, hand them your business card and say, you should buy all my stuff. Here's all the things I offer. You wouldn't do that. You would make a connection first and build a relationship and maybe leave them a voicemail and talk to them and get to know who they are before you said, I do feel like that this service of mine would benefit you and I want to serve you and help you with that. And then they're willing to pay for it because they need it.
Right. And also when you get a personal message, if you don't necessarily need their product, perhaps you can refer a client to this person because you know that this person cares about people. It's not just buy my product. The personal touch makes so much difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Well, I want to say LinkedIn is very powerful. That's how you ended up on our show. So I connected with you and I was interested in finding more about LinkedIn and I love what your profile said. And so I just said, hey, would you want to be on our podcast? So that's how things happen when you go on LinkedIn, and then you may end up with a client or be able to help somebody else. So tell us where we can reach you. Oh, one other thing. She is off. Gracie, tell us a little bit about your offer to analyze people's social media because you have that on your webpage.
Oh, yes. I have a free offer, the Ultimate LinkedIn Profile Checklist. It's on gracieruth.com. It's on the homepage. You can just enter your name and email and download it. And so you can find me on LinkedIn. I'm open and willing to engage with people and get to know more people. And a lot of people have told me, well, I have 3,000 connections, but how many of those have you actually talked to? I mean, not in person, but say hello. Be more, more personal. And most people say, oh, I haven't talked to them in, I don't know, years. So that's why it's important to engage with them. Engage all the time, all the time. And you don't have to sell anything. Just a simple hello. It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, we'll put your website up on the bottom of this video, and those who are listening, go to gracieruth.com. You can get that checklist right there.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for this interview. I'm honored to be in your show.
Us too. Thanks for coming, Gracie. And remember to subscribe to our show because we're always trying to teach you, inspire you, motivate you, educate you. So subscribe to our podcast. Leave us a comment. We answer all of our comments. And if you're looking to write a book and become a #1 bestseller and use your book to leverage it as a marketing tool for your business, as well as LinkedIn, just contact us at eliteonlinepublishing.com. You can put your submission form right there. You can send us an email, or you can give us a phone call. So we'll see you soon. See you next time. And remember to subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.
If you'd like to create the most powerful advertising tool for your business, contact us at eliteonlinepublishing.com, where we will help you create, publish, and make your book a #1 bestseller and show you how to get new leads and more revenue for your business. If you'd like to check us out on our Facebook page, we have a free book for you as our gift. Just go and click free book. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment for our podcast. We would love to hear from you.